Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
That was the first pitch.
We're ready whenever you are. And a good afternoon, and the season is underway. Tallassee Tigers baseball here on WTLS. Michael Butler, Trey Taylor, Bo Baker on the mound as we're here to bring you the live coverage of the Tigers here on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum Channel 97. 2019.
Yeah, 2019. 2 pitches already been thrown.
And both of them out of the strike zone, make it 3-0 with that pitch. Baker getting the start today to kick off this season for the Tigers. He is the most experienced pitcher from the staff last year, a senior 5'9", 150-pounder. Trying to deliver a strike here to Jake Outlaw, the leadoff man for Dadeville. That's the opponent today. At least the first one. There's a strike on the 3-1 count coming up. The Tigers will play Clay Central after Dadeville and Central of Clay County play the second game in a triple-header of games. We were wondering if we were going to get these games in, but it certainly looks likely that they're all going to be here today with this beautiful weather we have. A little windy, but comfortable in the low 60s with sunshine. It's now 3-2 to Outlaw, the shortstop. He'll be followed by Walter Spraggins and Slade McCullers for Dadeville here in the top of the first inning.
Bo Baker's run the pitch count to full, and there's a foul ball there.
3-2 still.
3-2 on the batter. Wind blowing out of the north a little bit, kind of in the northeastern direction. If you're a left-handed batter tonight, probably going to be your hitter's ballpark today. A little breezy, but, you know, light jacket weather if y'all want to come on down here to Southside Ballpark and catch some baseball here on President's Day.
Some are off today. The students are here, but there are some students that will be joining us here at the field. Some are already coming in. Of course, Southside Middle School right behind us, and they're getting the option to watch today. That pitch hit Outlaw on the back on a 3-2, and he is on base as the leadoff runners aboard for Dadeville here in the first.
Well, Bo battled back. He got 3-0 on the batter there, battled back, and ended up hitting the guy foul one off, and he ended up hitting the batter right there. Throw back to first. Dylan Turner knocks it down.
Let's look at the defense for Tallassee with Baker on the mound. Behind the plate is Reese Graham, the first baseman. You mentioned Dylan Turner. At second base is Bailey Sharp. The shortstop for the Tigers, Jackson Gant. The third baseman is Bruin Hathcock. In the outfield and center is Blake Schwab. The right fielder is Jacob Dantro, and the left fielder, Jake Justice. First pitch, a strike to the batter now, Spraggins. Runner still holding at first. And, you know, they've done this before, and I was told, you know, when the students get here, really provides a lively atmosphere, which is what they're looking for first game here. Strike call on the second pitch, right over, 0-2.
It's a pretty good crowd. You know, being President's Day, I mean, I imagine at 4 o'clock it'll be a bigger crowd, but
some are off, though. There are some folks that don't have to work this holiday. 0-2 pitch, curveball. Boy, it was a good one, too. Nothing to do there for Spraggins. He tried to battle, but missed it badly for a strikeout. So good-looking pitch there from Bo Baker, and the first out.
Well, Bo looked good on that one. He the first batter, he kind of struggled a little bit there, but made it back. But that guy, he made the guy look silly right there, left-handed batter. So
one down here in the top of the first for Dadeville. The batter now is Slade McCullers. He's the catcher. Throw again back over to first, and Outlaw holds there. Sun is out. It's a beautiful day. You know, we had some rain yesterday. They held the baseball and softball camps down here. Had a little sprinkle. We were concerned with the forecast that it might be too wet to play. Really didn't get a lot of rain last night. Fouled down the first base line, out of play. And the reach of Turner over there, and the count is now 0-1.
Well, the field looks good. I mean, you know, you just had to do a little bit of work today. You can see it's a little wet around the home plate circle down there.
Yeah, they threw some brick dust down. That's not usually what we're accustomed to on the mound and the plate, but that's what they've done. It's a different color. You can see it if you're watching our Tallassee Times TV video cast. Of course, the red dirt in the infield, and that's kind of, I guess, brown. Good pitch over the outside corner. Good placement for strike two. That's what Coach Clayton talked about. He says, don't overpower you, but we're going to place the ball and be able to work it around the plate. And you're seeing a little bit of that with a mix-up on the pitch that time, just changing up the pace a little bit and a good pitch outside.
Well, you know, back in the day, the Braves, you know, they didn't have an overpowering pitcher, but they had pitchers that could place the ball well. There's a strikeout right there.
Change up there, strike three. Swing and a miss.
I think that's what Tallassee's going to have to do. They're going to have to place the ball well pitching this year and, you know, get those sticks fired up. You got to have to hit the ball.
So McCullers goes down, 2-3 in strikeouts, and here is the cleanup hitter, Trip McKinley, with the runner still at first and 2 down.
Wind's blowing it's really strong going across the field into left field.
Runner going on the breaking pitch. Graham's throw down is just a little late. Nice Pedro slide in safely is Outlaw. He just beat it. Really got a good jump at first. It was a good throw by Reese Graham. So stolen base for Outlaw. He's in scoring position with 2 outs.
And that pitch was a ball, so it's 1-0 on the batter.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and a strike now.
Looks like Bo's hitting his spots. Keeping it outside on everybody, whether you're a left-handed or a right-handed batter.
Breaking pitch.
Ooh.
Boy, just missed inside, I guess. That was good right there, looked like from here.
Looks like it was all over the plate to me.
And it's 2 balls and a strike. A little conservative with a tight strike zone there behind the plate. Hard hit to the gap. This is going to be a run and a try at it. Not going to be able to grab it out there and right. It's going to score a run. It will be a double, and they're going to try to make it a triple. High throw over the head at third base. It'll be a double and a throwing error by the Tigers. And 1-0 Dadeville on top. That was just out of the reach of Tallassee's right fielder. And that's Dantro playing out there. He was probably a step away from snagging that, but it ends up being a double and RBI for McKinley.
Yeah, wind's blowing, you know, across the field. I just mentioned that, you know, well hit ball in the gap. Dantro just wasn't able to run it down, just out of his reach. Got in the gap and triple for who was that batting?
That was McKinley. Actually, I've scored it a double and a throwing error.
Okay.
1-0 Dadeville. Number 5 hitter coming to the plate, Alex Sims. He's the pitcher. See, Dadeville brought some folks over. They got their side of the stands full. We've got some folks in the reserve seats below us. So you still have for sale if you want to get them for the entire season. Includes all the Tallassee baseball games, period. That's not just the high school team, varsity, but you got JV, you got middle school as well. There's a strike pitch to Sims. He's the pitcher hitting in the 5 spot with a runner 90 feet away. 0-1. And that pitch missed a little low. One ball, one strike. Strike. At the knees. I think it is now 2-2-2, and that means the deuces are wild.
The deuces are wild. We got the deuces are wild T-shirts for sale at Tiger Paw. Y'all saying I got to eat hot dogs, but
we got 6 sold, I think, so far. So you got to eat 6. There's a pitch just missed.
Yeah, one of those is mine, so I got to go 5.
Yeah. Right? Okay. Well, we'll get a final count before you get ready to delve into the hot dogs provided by the Tallassee Athletic Club today.
Oh goodness!
As many as they sell, you will eat. Thanks to Tiger Paw for coming up with that idea, and Stephen Webster. He was the master behind that plan sawed one off on him right off the fist, but into center field, and that's just kind of the breaks there. Wasn't real hard hit, but right in the middle of the defensive alignment of the Tigers, and another run is in. And that's where that throwing error hurts a little bit, because that runner probably still at third base. So a run is in, another one, and it's 2-0, an RBI for Alex Sims. He's at first.
Well, like you said, he hit the ball just high enough to get over the pitcher's head, but it was just hit well enough just to get into the outfield, and wasn't much you could do about it, just a base hit.
All this 2-out damage after the early walk. Those come back to haunt you sometimes. And then back-to-back hits by McKinley and Sims brings up the number 6 hitter, Cameron Tidwell. He is the DH for Cade Hawkins, who is second baseman.
Well, the only thing I can say for Tallassee is they're going to have to come in and swing the bats too, so I don't know how good a pitcher Dable has, but.
There's a low pitch, and it is ball one, low and away. Two nothing here in the top of the first inning. Fastball over for a strike. Pretty good velocity on his fastball. 2-1. We'll have a triple header of games, as we mentioned. We're hoping to play again Thursday. Got Lamp coming in, but rain is forecast all week, so I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. Check swing. Say, did he go around and got to peel it? Say no. I thought he might have gone around, but no, here's the call. 2-1. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2-1 count. Baker on the mound, Tidwell at the plate for Dadeville. Missed inside, runner going. Didn't even try to throw down. He'll steal second base, and the count is now 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, runner just took off, and Reese Graham framed the pitch. Looked like it was a little bit over the plate, but umpire didn't give it to us.
Ball 4. Well, pitch count starting to build up a little bit here for Baker in the first. Looked like he might get out of it unscathed, and now going to have a visit from his catcher, chat about it. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, 2 runs in. Second walk of the inning.
Well, played a lot of baseball, and if you put that first runner on, you can find yourself in trouble. Just one base hit there can change the momentum of the ball game. Of course, we're still in the first inning, but now they're up 2-0. 1-0. Tallassee's going to have to.
It's 2.
Is it 2?
Yeah. They'll fix it on the scoreboard eventually.
Lucas over there running the scoreboard today for us. This is his first time.
Craig Vaught is listening in Jackson, Mississippi. So hello to Craig Vaught.
All right.
He'll be helping us out some this year for sure. I think our whole crew is having to work today except you and me. We get to do whatever we want to do. First pitch is low to Ty Bell, the batter.
Well, that's perks owning your own business.
Yeah, man. Come down and eat hot dogs.
And both, the ball feels relatively close to minding your businesses. Matter of fact, I'm the next business down.
2-0 now. Craig still wants to see us bring an organ player in here. We still got to work on that. We've been belly aching about that for a couple of years. There's got to be one somewhere around here.
Oh, I got them there on my phone.
Yeah, we like the real thing, though.
Oh, you like the real thing? I don't even know if anybody can play an organ in
there's a few. Can they play baseball organ, though? It's a little different.
Is it a little different?
Just a little. You got to know the tunes. Tony Mann in Tallassee, Alabama, listening. Well, thank you there, Tony. It's not as glamorous as Mississippi, but I've got a uniform number incorrect on my sheet here for Tidwell. Batting here, Ty Bell, but I guess I'll just change it. So I've got 7 down. He's number 9. Popped up right side. This will get out of play. Of course, you got runners on at first and second. They'll be running on anything hit. Want to keep it at 2-0 right now if we can. 3-1 is the count.
Wind's blowing some, still.
Three-one pitch. To the shortstop, Gant. He's got it. He will throw to first, and that will do it for Dadeville here in the first inning. But they pick up 2 runs, and they do it on 2 hits. They leave a man stranded, actually leave 2 on, and that will complete the first half. It is 2-0 Dadeville. Tallassee coming to bat. Tallassee Tigers baseball on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum Channel 97. You're not just coming to Tallassee, are you? Yeah.
Hey, look. It's 2-0.
Yeah, man, you got to keep up. Ready. And we head now to the bottom half of the first inning. Tallassee will start it off with Jackson Gant, honorable mention All-State player for the Tigers last year, the shortstop, be followed by Bo Baker, the pitcher, and Reese Graham, the catcher. 1, 2, 3. Will Blocker's going to hit cleanup. He's the DH for Jacob Dantro. Jake Justice in the 5 spot. Dylan Turner batting 6th. 7th is Bruin Hathcock. 8th will be Bailey Sharp. And rounding out the batting order, Blake Schwab. First pitch out of the zone. Ball 1 to Gant. And make it 2-0. Missed way outside there with a fastball. Pitcher Alex Sims.
Right-handed pitcher.
Misses inside. Maybe a little early season jitters here.
Yeah,
You know, your first time out, you know, Gant batting right now. 3-0 is the count. When you saw Baker out there, he walked a couple in the first. Probably settled down from there. That one, not even close. Bounced it up there. It's a ball 4.
Well, you get that first, like we said a while ago in the first inning, as they was batting, get your lead runner on, and good things can happen from there.
2-0 Dadeville.
Bo Baker steps into the box.
Yeah, Dadeville picked up 2 in that first inning and did their damage with 2 outs. Here are the Tigers with a runner at first, maybe trying to respond. The first pitch thrown over for a strike, hit the outside corner to Baker. It's 0-1.
Bo Baker, one of the seniors on the team, most experienced pitcher.
Looks to square here. At least he's showing bunt. They throw back to first.
I might want to play a little small ball here in the
Yeah, going through an array of signs is Coach Clayton. Throw back over to first and safely back in again. Concerned with the leadoff man, Gant. You know, one player that's missing from this crew is Calvin Levitt. He decided not to play baseball. He's, of course, going to play football at Tuskegee. But he was a leader for this team the last few years and opted out of baseball, getting ready for the football try. Of course, headed to Tuskegee at the end of this school year and just finishing off basketball. But he'll be missed.
Yeah. Very, very talented athlete. He played 3 sports.
Yeah.
Football, basketball, and
2-0 now. Pitch was outside. You know, missed and also have a transfer to Macon East. Tanner McNaughton was on this team last year. Of course, you've got some guys who have graduated as well.
Pass ball there.
Yeah, that one was behind the back of Baker. 3-1. Runner gets to second on the wild pitch.
Yeah, I had another transfer too. I forget the kid's name. Brooks. Was it Brooks? Hooks.
Yeah, right.
Hooks.
There's ball 4, so back-to-back walks. We had, of course, a couple of pitchers have gone on, and they're at LBW, and Parker Neighbors and Jake Burton, too. They were 2 of the aces of this staff last year. So there's big shoes to fill. A lot of new faces for this Tallassee team. But capable players. Now, your own son is a part of this group here as well.
Yeah, he is.
Jace.
Yeah, he plays first base, and you know, just this group here. There's a lot of them, and you know, you can put any one of these kids in and lose nothing. You know, they're just multi-talented. You play different positions, swing the bat good. So, coach these young men in Babe Ruth. So, got a lot of talent and got high expectations of them.
Chance for the Tigers to do some damage here in the first. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. And Reese Graham coming to the plate. His first at bat of the season. As we're just underway, a 2-0 Dayville lead and a strike call on the outside corner. Has a slider that cut right over the plate. It's called strike. We might have missed that call a couple of times.
Yeah.
When we threw it. It's already time to start beating up the umpires, right? Why not? Setting up outside 0-2. Turns and looks to second but doesn't throw.
Both of those pitches, I mean, that's the kind you drive to right field. But that slider, like you said, is.
Throw back, nearly got him. Did they tag him at second? And they did. We got picked off at second after a strikeout of Graham. It's a double play.
I don't think he ever tagged the guy. He had the ball in his glove, and I never saw him slap him or do anything to him. Jackson Gant slid back in, but the referee seen it differently than I did.
So Graham on a strikeout, and Gant thrown out behind him. Here's a little nubber over to shortstop. I guess that's going to be scored 6-4 on the field of short. So they kind of held it together. Shortstop and second baseman to tag the bag to get the force to end the Tallassee threat. Tallassee had runners at first and second with nobody out, so they come up with nothing here in the first after a couple of walks. It's 2-0 Dayville, 1 complete. Tallassee Tigers baseball continues from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM. Ready. 2-0 Dayville on top. One complete. Headed to the top half of the second with the Tigers of Dayville coming up to bat.
Had a little bad luck there. Tallassee had a man on first and second. Strikeout. Runner got a little confused. He wanted to go or not go, and second base threw down and got a double play. And then we had a ball hit back up the middle to the shortstop by Will Blocker, and we was not able to come up with any runs in the first inning.
I like what we're doing here with this in-school thing, though. This is fun. I get an atmosphere here as some of the students from Southside are down watching the game today. President's Day baseball to kick off the 2019 season. It's going to be 8-9-1 coming up for Dayville here in the top of the second. Baker on the mound, the right-hander, deals and throws a strike. Max McClendon, the first baseman. Dayville 3A, Tallassee 5A. You know, they've been in the same classification just a couple of cycles ago. They were, this past go-round, they were both 4A together. But they moved down, we went up. High throw and a grounder to Gant. Gets away, but Graham there to back it up. That's how you do it right there. Reese Graham got down the line like the catcher's supposed to do, scooped up the ball, and threw out McClendon trying to go to second on the overthrow. It was an error on the throw, but a great job of doing its job by Reese Graham.
Yeah, good job on his defensive. You know, you see a lot of guys and, you know, our catchers run down behind the first baseman, back it up, and they don't get a lot of attention.
That's why you do it
for that, and that's why you do it right there. Stop a rally by a team by doing that.
Walker wanted to bunt for a single. He put it foul down the third base side. Strike one. Alex Walker, the number 9 hitter. He's the second baseman. We go back to the top with Outlaw, who's on deck next.
See if that helps pay off for them here and you can get them out right here. As in the Dayville Tigers.
Pitch just outside on the breaking ball.
And breaking balls are moving today, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. This wind's been a little bit of a factor. It's kind of settled down now. Light wind blowing in on the batters. Foul back, now 2 strikes. 1-2 to Walker. Baker ended up laboring a bit in that first inning. Trying to work through the bottom of the order. A lot of baseball left to be played here. Slow tapper down the third base side is foul.
Well, I think it's going to be the key to Tallassee's success this year is going to be playing good defense and, you know, doing things like that, like the catcher running down a while ago.
Yeah. Another chance for Gant. Well done. Scoops and throws, and that's the second out of the inning. Gant over to Turner at first. 2 down. Yeah, you're right. We know they're going to put it in play. We're not going to just come and mow them down. We're going to have to play defense.
Two outs for Dayville. Leadoff hitter up.
Yep, Outlaw, who was hit by a pitch, came around and scored the first. Didn't mean to, fouled it off first base side. You know, that's what a leadoff man's supposed to do. He battled. He got a 3-0 count. Baker came back, got it to full. He fouled off a couple pitches. Then he took on his body, and he ended up coming around to score. He ended up stealing a base and then scoring the first run of this game.
Well, he's hovering over the plate, that's for sure. So that's a good pitch right there.
Good curveball in for strike 2. 0-2.
Completely fooled him right there. and he'll step in a little bit more. Now he's got to guard the plate. I just don't understand. You know, I would never a person who stood with my toes on the inside line toward the home plate.
Well, a lot of guys like to put the pressure on the pitcher. Well, if he can pitch inside to him, you know.
Yeah.
But that's certainly what Outlaws do it. It's 1-2. That pitch was high.
And that's not me breathing, y'all. That's the wind blowing outside into the microphone.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Going to have to throw him out at first. No problem. That is the third strikeout delivered by Baker as he works a perfect 1-2-3 second. We go to the bottom half. An inning and a half complete. Dable 2, Tallassee nothing.
You know, I hear you.
I've seen that thing down here a lot. You don't see it in town much. I've seen it around a couple times. It seems like every time I come down here, it's there.
I can hear that at the gym.
Oh, really?
He'll, you know, it sounds, you know, like you hear something on TV.
Screeching and stuff?
Yeah.
That guy's wild, man. We're going to make him throw.
Yeah.
Ready? Headed to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Dable leads. Season opener for Tallassee. I just got a message that there have been 26 shirts sold while we've been on the air, so you're up to 33 now. No, just kidding. Deuces Wild. T-shirts available to Tiger Paw. You're going to have to eat some hot dogs, though, at some point during this game. Tigers come up with 5, 6, 7 here. In the bottom half of the second, down 2 runs. Swing and a miss by Jake Justice on a high pitch. Fastball over for strike 1. Dylan Turner will bat next, then Bruin Hathcock. Over to third. Should be an easy play. And they get him by a step or 2. Justice down.
Well, I think we got some of these first game jitters. You know, you come into the plate, you hadn't been in a real ball game. Some of these guys have never started in a ball game, so just going to have to wait, pick your pitches, and hit the ball, put it in play.
You make a good point. I think just about everybody in this lineup hasn't had a lot of experience. Now, you know, it's one foul back by Dylan Turner. He pitched a lot last year, didn't hit a lot.
Yeah.
Jackson Gann obviously got some work, and Reese Graham, of course, Bailey Sharp played some, and you had some guys play, you know, in spots, and some were DH for like Schwab and company. But you are seeing a lot of new faces here in this lineup for sure. 0-2 now on Turner. And Coach Clayton told us we'll try some stuff as we go forward. This is not certainly the way it's going to be set in stone. They'll be doing different combinations. We'll see who can produce.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to do that and see what happens. You know, this is the first ball game, and you know you got different rotations with who's pitching and stuff like that. And there'll be different people in the ball game, but eager to see, you know, what we're going to do.
Turner's fouled a couple of them off after a 0-2 count. Stays that way, but hanging alive, staying in there for the Tigers. Hathcock on deck, 1 down here in the bottom of the second. 0-2 pitch. He rung him up. Looked like it might have been a tad inside. He got the call, though. And that's strikeout number 2 for Sims.
Got to be prepared. Anything, you know, close over the plate, got to be able to swing that bat. Can't stand up there and look at it.
Bruin Hathcock, third baseman for Tallassee. Fastball outside, 1-0. Whew, he's giving him that everything now. All of a sudden, that strike zone is expanded.
Yeah, that was a foot outside.
Yeah, way outside. Now it's 0-2, or 1-1. That pitch called a strike. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to land in there for a base hit.
That's the first base hit of the year for the Tallassee Tigers.
There you go. Our third base runner of the game. The other two on walks. So there you go. Bruin Athcock with a single here with 2 outs to reach. And this the bottom of the second inning. Brings Sharp to the plate, the second baseman, number 8 hitter in the lineup. Over to second on the first pitch. He's going to go to first, and that'll do it for the Tigers. Well, we get the one hit, but leave him stranded. Nothing doing here for Tallassee in the second. Still remains a 2-0 Dadeville lead. Tallassee Tigers baseball on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum Channel 97.
So far, it looks like you're doing pretty good, Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 complete, 2-0 Dadeville. Headed to the top half of the third inning. 2, 3, 4 coming up for Dadeville. Spraggins, McCullers, and McKinley. Spraggins struck out his first time up. Off the end of the bat over to third. Hathcock comes up, throws, and got him. Hard hit, but foul. About 3 feet off the line at third. 0-2. This guy hit the double last time that drove in the first run and reached on a throwing error to third. He swinging for the fences there, just about fell down at the plate, but barely got a piece of it, though.
Yeah, he's a heavy swinger.
Yeah, he really reaches back and gets a little something extra on it. Checked it. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 3. 4 strikeout. And now 6 straight retired by Bo Baker. Stephen Webster says he's down with our shirt. He just doesn't know how to get up here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a maze. You got to work your way around down there. We'll get Tommy Wiseman to help him out. Grounder to short. Gant threw high again. And safe. This time they'll hold it first. Last time that happened, they took off for second, and Graham was back to back it up and throw him out.
Well, it's just one of those. It's a left-handed batter. It's hit to the slow, kind of not real slow, but it's one of those you got to pick it up and throw it.
Yeah, it's a tough play in the gap. You got to really throw it hard, and he's got the arm. There's no doubt that Gant does, but he overthrew there. That's a throwing error to put a runner on. That's actually the third error in my book by Tallassee.
You're going to have to keep those errors down. So
runner at first. You don't want to give him extra outs, and we've done that a couple times now.
Well, that was the guy that hit the triple a while ago. So.
Yep. Sims coming up to the plate. The pitcher pitches outside. Sims drove in a run of his own when he batted his first time up there, single. 1-0 with a runner at first and 2 outs. Should have been out of the inning. That would have been 7 straight. Retired. Baker has kind of settled in here. Another chance for the Tigers. Going to be a tough play. Hathcock comes over, does a great job of cutting it off, throws to first, and he got him. So the error doesn't hurt him. That's the only runner that reached, and he was left stranded. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still 2-0. Dable on top. 1-2. Okay. Ready? Yep. Schwab will lead off for Tallassee here. It's 9-1-2 in the batting order. 2-0 Dable. Curveball misses. It is 1-0.
0-1. He called that a strike.
Oh, did he?
He called that a
my
strike.
apologies. I forgot he's changed the strike zone up a little bit here.
Hit his foot.
All right, now the ball appeared to hit Schwab on the foot, but they're going to call a strike. Did it hit his bat first? I missed it. Coach Clayton is asking that question himself right now.
Well, they call it a ball, but he's saying it hit his foot.
Well, what's the count? If he called the ball, the first
well, he got a
pitch
strike
was a
on
strike.
The first was a strike. That was a ball.
Okay, so he said it hit him on the foot, and the umpire says it did not. Okay, yeah. I got you. 1-1. Tries to go opposite field off the end of the bat, foul, and the third base side. Left side, this might drop. It is just foul. Wow. Would have been a double. 2 balls and a strike.
Went with the pitch. Just curved out. Not much you can do about it.
1-2 now. It's high, fastball, 2-2. Two, missed low and away, and it's a full count now.
Well, that's the way to get up there and battle. Get it full.
Yeah, we need a base runner here.
Yeah.
Schwab with the payoff pitch coming. And he battles a little more. Fouls that one off. Look out, students, off the Southside School. And a souvenir. No, they're not going to get to keep that one. I think the roof's going to keep it. It's set up there. Did not come off. Yeah.
I sent one of the guys up the drain right there. They can go up there and get it.
Swing and a miss, struck out. Will have to run to first. They'll have to throw him out. Throw is offline. They do come back to get it. And there's the first out of the inning.
Slow curveball on the inside part of the plate. Blake just missed it. Catcher dropped it, picked it up, and threw him out at first.
Back to the top of the order, Jackson Gant reached on a walk and was thrown out on the base pads. First pitch, a ball. There's a strike. First pitch was a strike. That's a ball. 1-1 is the count. Went around a little bit. That's going to be a strike call. Couldn't hold it back. 1-2.
Tell you what, that high fastball about chest high is hard to lay off of.
Always has been, hasn't it? There's another one. Just missed there. And it's 2-1.
It's tough.
Two count, found it back.
I used to could do it, though, and I batted .469 with a Drix bat.
Yeah, you were something. You need to get that Drix bat over to the Tallassee Falls Museum so they can put it in the Hall of Fame for you. You sign it, and it'll be worth millions.
Well,
Breaking pitch outside, 3-2.
I'll tell you what, back in the day, Howard Earl Steinecker had a bunch of equipment out in a little shed back there behind him. I imagine he's probably still got a Drix bat, or somebody does over there somewhere.
3-2. Yes, got a piece of it. Stays alive.
Jackson fighting here.
Well, we making him work a little bit.
Yeah.
It's back-to-back batters with full counts. Baker will hit next regardless. Missed away. Good eye. Ball 4. You know, earlier in the game, Sims was struggling with his control. He's kind of settled down himself.
Yeah,
the first walk since the first inning.
Yeah, he's got a good curveball that breaks outside, and that umpire likes that pitch. Yeah. He'll call that outside pitch for him.
He like Baker. They both walked a couple of batters in the first, but they've come around. So you got your leadoff man on over there. Does Tallassee try anything with that? Maybe try to move him over, let him try to steal, or maybe try to bunt him over. We do have an out. Here's Baker. Swinging away, hit one down the right side. It is foul. Out of play.
Well, we need to see if we can get Bo on right here. I think he let Bo swing here.
Bo walked his first time up. Popped him up right side. It will get out of play as well. Out of the reach of the right fielder.
Fans ducking out of the way.
Yeah, good thing they did.
Yeah, it looked like he got right up under his chair. He picked it up right up under his chair.
0-2. Throw back to first. Quick move. Back in standing is Gant.
He's 0-2 count. You're going to have to get up there and lean over the plate and put the ball in play. Comes that curveball.
Hard hit. That's going to be a base hit down the line, third base. They're waving Gant around, coming into third. Here will be a throw, and he will be safe, and the runner will move to second. That's Bo Baker with a single, and he moves to second on the third throw. So we have a runner at second, we have one at third, and now Tallassee in business with one out and the number 3 hitter, Reese Graham, coming up.
Well, like I said, Bo just got up there, guarded the plate, hit a line shot down the line, just like it went right over the third base bag. Got out there and was able to get a double out of it. Jackson Gant moves to third. So
opportunity for Graham, runners in scoring position. He will hit one to third. He has bobbled it. There will be no play. Gant had to stay close to the bag, and the bases are loaded. There's the first error for Dadeville. Tallassee's committed 3 of their own.
Well, the third baseman, the ball was hit pretty hard to him. He was looking at the runner at third, didn't watch the ball into his glove, and just kind of got into a situation. Then he dropped the ball, and he couldn't do anything. So Luck of the draw for the Tigers right here with your number 4 hitter up, Will Blocker.
This is where you want him. A cleanup man coming to the plate with the bases loaded. Blocker hit into a fielder's choice his first at bat. A chance to maybe tie it with a base hit in the outfield or even give the Tigers a lead with extra bases here. Fastball, boy, what a play by the catcher. That should have been a run scored, and somehow or another, I don't know how he knocked that down. That ball was 10 feet away from him.
It hit on the outside line of the left first base batter's box.
Slade McCullers fine defensive play. Swinging on the 1-0 pitch. That's going to get out of play. Fouled off on the right side. Evens things up. 1-1.
Just need to be patient right here. Let him make the mistake and let Blocker drive it. Blocker got good power.
1-1 pitch. That's the one. It's going to be a base hit. It wasn't a hard hit, but right between short and third, a run is in. The bases stay loaded, and it's a 2-1 baseball game. An RBI for Will Blocker.
Well, hey, Will just hit the ball in a spot where nobody was at. Wasn't very hard hit, but it, hit hard enough to get through the infield.
One out.
And a run.
One out with the bases loaded and a visit to the mound from Davil's head coach, Curtis Martin. Justice will be coming to the plate. Again, the base is loaded with just one out. A run in for Tallassee here in the bottom of the third inning. Justice grounded out to third his first time up. Overthrew a little bit. That's outside, ball 1.
Jake, a big, strong guy. He likes the inside pitch. If he throw it to him inside, he'll drive it.
Missed tied away again, 2-0. All right, this is a hitter's count. But do you take, maybe make him throw you a strike? I don't know. I think you like what you got right here with the number 5 hitter, and if he sees a good one, let him swing, meet, pitch. He does, and he fouls it back, 2-1.
Curveball, Jake was all over it. He just missed it.
Two-1. It's high, 3 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put him. Ty run stands at third base.
Still a hitter's count right here. Just make it make it be down the pipe.
It's low, ball 4. A run scores. It's an RBI for Justice on the walk. Tied game, 2-2.
Dylan Turner strolls to the plate.
Turner struck out looking his last time up on a real close pitch on the inside that he took. We'll see if he can get another opportunity to make good for that. That pitch is a strike of the outside corner. Kind of a tough pitch to swing at there.
Yeah, you let those go by and let him make a mistake.
0-1. He missed tied away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Turner. Hathcock on deck. A 2-2 game. Tigers have come back to tie it here in the bottom of the third inning. That's outside. 2-1. It's 3 balls and a strike. Definitely a hitter's count, but got to be a fat pitch here.
Yeah, I tell you what, Dable's pitcher right now is struggling a little bit. I think this may be his last.
Yeah, if he doesn't strike, if he doesn't do something, if he can't retire him at least, yeah, he's gone probably. I would think the same. Of course, they're kind of on a pitch count here early in the year. He delivers a strike there. Turner looked to be taken all the way. 3-2. And the payoff. Fights and fouls that off. Good job of hitting that time by Dylan Turner for the Tigers. Payoff pitch. Hard hit, deep left. It's going to score a run at least. Catch is made at the warning track. And a run scored. It's a go-ahead run for the Tigers. 3-2, a RBI, long RBI. Sack fly for Dylan Turner.
Okay. It's 2-2, Lucas. You messed the scoreboard
It's
up.
3-2 now.
3-2.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to work the board, Trey. Do you know how to work it?
No, I don't.
Okay. Bunting is Hathcock. Moves the runners over, but it's to third out, so he was bunting for a hit. And he had a base hit last time up. So Tigers do some damage of their own, pick up 3 runs, and they do it on just 2 hits. Now leading 3-2 as we go to the 4th inning. Tallassee Tigers baseball at WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum Channel 97. Somebody didn't show him how to work that board, you know. Somebody should have shown him how.
What are you doing, Brian? Yeah, he's down there.
We only have 2 hits there. I guess that's what I'm counting. 1, 2. No, that should be 3. Didn't Justice get a base hit? No, he walked. That's right. All right, so it is just 2 hits. So we got 3 hits in the game. All right, on to the 4th inning in Tallassee with now their first lead of the day. It is 3-2. And boy, I tell you, the scoreboard, everybody's wanting to fix it. Maybe we can get somebody that knows how to work the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that job. It's tough enough for us to keep up what we're doing here. Baker facing Tidwell, and he is hit by a pitch to lead off this 4th inning, top half here for Dadeville. So runners on, leadoff man on, Ty Bell coming to the plate.
Well, Jonathan Zingram's over there now. He should be able to. He run it a little last year in JV, so he should be able to fix it.
Bunting. Uh-oh. Couldn't get it, and then we threw it away, third. And then the ball gets away from the outfielder. My goodness. So a throwing error.
Fielding
and that's the first. We've had an error in every inning.
Tim, I'm in the press box.
Brian Thornton.
First and third.
Elmore County has stepped into the press box up here. Is Elmore County playing out of town, Brian?
They're playing at home and not against ACA.
Okay.
Good to see you, Brian. I know your brother Kyle here as well.
What's this field called?
First and third, Southside field. But Brian, you can't be asking us questions the entire broadcast. You can watch up here, but you can't be asking us questions. Max McClendon coming to the plate. First pitch, a strike to him. We got runners on the corners. Nobody out for Dadeville, trying to catch up now, down 3-2. Tallassee got 3 in their last at bat to take their first lead of the day. Missed it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, he's giving that to them. He didn't give it to us, did he?
You know, it's something. It does seem that maybe we're just looking at it through our own purple and gold glasses, but it does appear that the strike zone's a little bit different for both teams. You want consistency, right? That's what you always say. Hasn't seemed to be very consistent today. Throw back to first, at least on a couple of calls. You can always second-guess some of the calls.
Well, he seems to be, if it curves outside, he throws a curveball outside, he'll call it. If it's a straight fastball outside, he don't want to call it. So.
Well, they fouled that one back a mile in the air, out of play. It is a thankless job being a home plate umpire, for sure. I mean, it really is. You can't please them.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That one got away, and a run could score. That ball is not going to be anywhere to be found. They better hurry to find it. They're going to run. Runner to the second's going to get the third, but they'll hold it there. So a wild pitch, and a run is in, and we're tied again, 3-3, as Tidwell comes around. 2-2 to McClendon. Still nobody out. Now the runner at second with a run in.
Didn't hold the lead long.
McClendon, who reached on an error his first time up. Hard hit right at the shortstop. Oh, that was a tough play. He couldn't handle it. Had to get in the outfield. And the run is coming in. And Dable now has the lead.
One of those balls hit at you just handcuffs you. You know, you don't know whether you need to charge the ball. Jackson set back. Ball kind of handcuffed him, made a stab at it. Couldn't get a glove on it, rolls out in the left center.
And it's the Tigers' second error of the inning and their 5th of the game. Dable 4, Tallassee 3. They got 2 in the first. And now they picked up 2 here, and they may not be done yet. Still nobody out. Tallassee got its runs, all 3, in the bottom half of the third, their last at bat. Alex Walker, the second baseman, grounded out to short his first time up. Now with a runner at first, throw back to first. Safely back in is McClendon. Students are having fun. I don't know how many of them really paying that close attention to the game. Look at here. Here are the hot dogs. All of the hot dogs that you've got to eat, Trey. Stephen Webster brings them up. Do you like mayonnaise on your hot dog?
Like mayonnaise.
Where's the mustard? You got to have mustard.
mustard.
Oh, okay. And a shirt. Thank you, Stephen.
Stephen, how many rings you got?
2.
He says 2. You can use a microphone. We'll put you on the air. Fouled that one back, out of play.
So every ball game, you just gonna bring the hot dogs up? I got to eat.
No, this is a one-time deal.
I know I'm going to eat some because they don't. Can you handle these? It's only 6 hot dogs.
Oh yeah, man. You can go ahead.
No, you're supposed to do this. This was a contest, right?
It wasn't a contest. I didn't, you know.
Trey didn't have time to go to the Great Wall and get that white rice today. So he didn't handle it.
Trying to bunt, strike, 2 strikes.
What's the score?
According to my count, 4-3 Dable. I hope I'm not the official book today. I've never seen so much trouble with the scoreboard before, though. Have you?
I have.
But this is a tricky scoreboard.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it really is.
It's not
It's
like
not just put a score up there. You got score by inning and everything else included.
Yeah.
Errors and all that stuff. Nearly hit him. Just missed inside. Just missed hitting him inside.
It's one of those. It is a very complicated scoreboard. You got to know how to run it. You just don't walk. It ain't like a youth league scoreboard.
Pitch outside. Missed again. It is 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. Walker with a runner at first, and McClendon still Tallassee looking for its first out of the inning. Ground ball could be 2. The second, off the hand at second base on the throw. May have been a little high. Sharp trying to get it over to Gant, and that is 3 errors in a row by the Tigers. And runners at first and second, still nobody out. If I'm Coach Clayton, I might just have to call a powwow on the mound right now and bring the infield in.
Yeah, you gotta settle things down.
I mean, you got to help your pitcher out a little bit here. 3 errors in a row. Bases, runners at first and second, and 2 runs already in this inning. Go back to the top with Jake Outlaw, the leadoff man.
Well, what's I was saying? Make sure you get one.
Yeah. Missed outside ball 1. So, tell us about your idea to do this Deuces Wild shirt at Tiger Paw. I mean, this is iconic now. Balls, strikes, outs, 2-2-2, Deuces Wild, the CW call that we've known for so long now.
We just decided to do something new, I guess. I've always been able to hear Carl Wayne say that, so it's just something new, I guess.
Yeah, he if he was near a microphone, that was going to be said anytime we got the 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Yeah.
And if he brought hot dogs up here like you did, Stephen, he would have ate 4.
Now, he could have handled this, no problem.
Yeah, nuts.
And he's not
Easily.
a wimp like you are, Trey. He
Yeah.
could have eaten 7 or 8 easy. And then he'd tell you, I'm not supposed to eat hot dogs. Chance for 2 again. Gant bobbled it. He'll get 1, maybe. Did they? Nope, they dropped the ball again. The umpire said I'd already called him out. He might have given us a bailout there. Man, it's unraveled here. Now, I can't blame Coach. There's no way that was an out. I hate this, disagree with the umpire, but
I'm going to help you out, Trey. I hadn't had lunch.
Go ahead. Now, I'm going to help him, too, as soon as we get to a break. But as a matter of fact, Trey, in the break, we will start timing you and see how fast you can eat as many of these hot dogs as you can.
Man, I'm going to have to pass. I'll eat 1. For the sake of Carl Wayne, I'll eat 1.
Now, Brian from Eclectic is up here, and he's ready to go.
Yeah.
He said, I'll eat 1. We did get an out on the force at second, according to the umpire, and they're not going to overturn it. So we got at least 1.
Looks like we're going to have a change in pitcher.
Yeah, we got runners at first and third. It gives us a chance to let you eat some of these hot dogs for a minute. We'll take a break. Davil has regained the lead. It's 4-3. Now 1 out as we play on here in the top of the 4th. Yeah, 4-3.
What was it?
Jackson,
Yeah, he changed. He didn't pitch like that before.